The art of needlepoint has been around for centuries. The ancient Egyptians used it for clothing and decor. In the 17th century, it became popular in upholstery. It was part of a girl's education back in the day, but it's making a comeback. Rumor has it even Taylor Swift has done a few cross stitches, but now her engagement ring is getting in the way. It's too heavy. All right, it's calming, portable, and you can always make it your own. A pop-up shop this weekend welcomes the best in the business. Co-founder of the Courtly Canvas, Kitsy Clays, and needlepoint designer Suzanne Gregory joined me to explain how easy it is to start and how intricate things can get by the time you finish. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
All right, let me first start with what is needlepoint? Because I know when I say that, people go, "You mean embroidery?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I guess I know." Yeah, so let's explain what needlepoint is.
Absolutely. So needlepoint, when you come into our shop, you get a hand-painted canvas with the design on it, and then lots of threads. And there's hundreds of stitches that you do, and you can make things like Christmas ornaments, stockings, purses, jackets.
Oh, things you put on, yeah, clothing, everything. And that's what's so cool about it, is because you can highly personalize it.
Absolutely.
But the other reason why it's popular is so many different things. I kind of touched on it earlier. Sometimes you just want to start something and be able to finish it, right? But it takes a little bit of time, so it can teach some patience, but it can be as intricate as you want or as simple as you want.
Absolutely. It's super therapeutic. We get a lot of customers that maybe are new moms and don't want their kids to just see them on their phone. They want to do something tactile, and you can learn one stitch and be set up for all of your projects, or you can really embellish and make very, very creative projects.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So the process, we got to start with obviously the supply. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Look, I love it. Right. All right, we got to start the process. You get your supplies, and so when you come into the shop, you can set people up with everything they need.
Absolutely. And we also write stitch guides for people that maybe are working on something big or are truly just getting their feet wet. Suzanne writes a lot of our stitch guides, as well as my business partners.
Stitch guides. Okay. What's a cross stitch?
Well, a cross stitch is.
Can you show it to us? Or is it not?
Can right here.
Okay.
So you go down.
All right.
And then you go across in the same.
And I'm going to trust you'll teach us that.
We will teach you this.
Absolutely. We have classes.
Yeah, so you have your canvas, your needlepoint needle, threads, hoop or frame. You have wool, cotton, and silk, threads, core stitches that you'll teach, and then beginning patterns. And then we can finish. This is so cute. When I talk about the custom made, you have this, by the time it's done, we'll say Great Day Houston right here. If we can see the, there it is right there. So yeah, it'll have Great Day Houston on that. And then here, let me show that. Oh, no, the overhead camera. There we go. Yeah, so Great Day Houston. You have this cute little mug right here as well. Okay, tell us about Courtly Canvas.
So we opened the Courtly Canvas in January of 2023. We wanted to create a space, my partners and I wanted to create a space that was just like walking into your living room and making friends. And honestly, it's so hard to meet friends as an adult, and all of my friends have come from the shop. It's just a wonderful community. We spend time together stitching in the shop. We spend time together at events outside of the shop. And yeah, it's just a welcoming space, and we also just wanted a place where people could come, pick out projects, take classes, and create heirlooms. Yeah, it is community.
Yeah. All right, Kit, you earned your MFA in film and television from USC, and then so there's that creative side of you for sure. All right, Suzanne, former opera singer?
Yes.
Oh, do you sing while you're stitching?
I don't. I do not. My stitching time is part of my wind down every night.
Yeah.
So I like to stitch at night, and
part of your wine. I was
well,
like,
that
oh, yes.
too. Wind down or wind down. Yes. Yeah.
And so you're a needlepoint designer with Penny Linn Collective. Tell us what Penny Linn Collective is and who Penny Linn is.
So Penny Linn is this fabulous, fabulous shop in the Northeast. She has a big online presence as well. Krista's the owner, and I am part of their collective, which is a group of designers, and we all have our own lines, but Penny Linn distributes and markets and produces all of our designs, so we don't have to do all that extra work on the side. I'm more of a creative mind. I'm not really like the business-minded person, so it is very, very wonderful to just have to design, and that's all I have to do.
And why did you even start?
Well,
start stitching, sister.
Oh, start stitching.
No, why did you even start?
Well, I started designing back in 2020. I was singing with the Houston Grand Opera, and COVID happened, so all of my gigs were canceled. So I was like, let's do a 180. I started really picking up needlepoint again. I kind of did it, infrequently, but then during COVID, I decided there were not enough designs on the market that I wanted to stitch. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna design my own. And so I started designing my own things, putting them on Instagram, and people were asking how they could buy them, and it just took off from there.
Yeah, I love it. All right, tell us about the pop-up that's happening.
So we love to have lots of fun events at the shop, and we have Amanda and Krista from Penny Linn coming this Saturday from 10 to 3. We're gonna have a trunk show of a lot of their designs that you'll be able to shop at 20% off, and we're also launching a new exclusive canvas, which we have on this table. It's our Texas-themed Mahjong tiles, bringing in another popular hobby that's really taken off. So people will be able to shop that on Saturday. They'll be able to meet Krista and Amanda and pick their brains and just have a fun afternoon at the shop with us.
Yeah, you can get all kinds of advice, like when you get a knot that happens and it's stuck.
Exactly.
And how to get it out, the whole bit. Okay,
it
I
won't be your
know that
last.
I'm probably not doing this right. I'm just like stitching away here, but
We love
I
it.
find this so relaxing. I forgot that I was actually hosting a show. But anyway, it is super, super fun. Ladies, thank you for showing this to us, and I encourage anyone, like it's just peaceful to do. It's a repetitive motion that's peaceful to do, but you know there's an end to it soon, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you can make something like we mentioned that's perfectly your own, or to get started now because you can have all kinds of Christmas gifts coming
Absolutely.
out. Right?
And then you have something to show for it for the rest of your life.
Yeah. So I'll make a couple and then I'll buy the rest and claim I made them. Yes. Don't miss the Courtly Canvas in-store pop-up with Penny Linn happening this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is free to attend. Find more details at greatdayhouston.com, and the store is located where?
3637 West Alabama, Suite 320, Houston, Texas 77027. It's right at West Alabama and Timmons near Tiny Boxwoods.
Yeah. Make it a point to get there.